What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about Insurgency Sandstorm, specifically where it stands as of April 2019. Now, this game came out in December 2018. Since its release, there's only been one major update, the one where we received the MP5 and the Glock, as well as tons of bug fixes, but there were no new maps or anything like that. Since that update, there hasn't been anything except bug fixes here and there. We haven't gotten maps or game modes, except Team Deathmatch, but that was definitely a flop. And the game company, New World Industries, has not really been talking much about the game. When it was alpha and beta, they were all about communicating with the community, asking us questions and letting the players drive the development of the game. That all kind of stopped. It's really been radio silence for the past few months, and it has a lot of people worried. They're wondering if this is it, if they've abandoned the game, or if they're working on a new project. No one really knows, until now. Last week they put out a press release talking about what's been going on with the company, why they haven't been talking to us, what have they been working on, why haven't they been working on certain things. So in this video, we're going to read through that press release, and I think you'll like it. It covers basically all the questions that most players have. We're also going to look at the Steam chart to see what the player count is, because at 5 or 6 months old, this is definitely the make or break period for a game. So we're going to see how many people are playing, what the average is, and maybe take a look at some of the peaks like when it came out. Lastly, there's a survey attached to the press release. Tons of great questions talking about what's good, what's bad, what should we add, what should we remove. So stay tuned, we're going to get right into it. Alright, we are on the New World Industries website, and this is the article talking about what's been going on. You can see at the top here, we have a new map named Compound. I think it looks pretty cool. It's like a blown up construction site. And community update and post-release content survey. This came out April 10th, 2019. It starts here, it's from John Higgins, and he wants to take this opportunity to fill you in on some of the things that have been going on behind the scenes at NWI. First of all, our development team has continued to focus on improving the PC version. He talks about how they're going to port it to console, doesn't really pertain to us. Talks about bug fixes, the 4 patches that I mentioned earlier in the video. We've been working hard to increase frame rates and improve memory management. That's all good, but what about content? While the bulk of our efforts have been focused on optimization and bug fixes, our artists and designers have also been hard at work on new maps, weapons, game modes, and character cosmetics. That's what we all want to hear, so this is great news. Like I just talked about, upcoming map Compound set in an abandoned construction site. I was kind of hoping there would be maybe a few maps, but I understand one map is better than none. And below it, this looks fucking sick. Looks like a Barrett 50 caliber. You can also see a teaser of one of the new weapons in our recent interview with No Frag. Below you can see them in full, the M82 and the M99 anti-material rifles. I'm not sure how that's going to play in the game. Is that going to be for taking out the helicopters and the trucks? Because if that's so, that would be super limited. If it works on players, that would be really cool, but it seems kind of like unnecessarily powerful to use on a player when any rifle can pretty much one-shot someone. So maybe this is like a clue that they're going to come out with more vehicles as well. That would be super cool. We've also been working on a few new features, including an improved server browser. So yeah, there's a video link to that. I think that's going to be huge. My clan, the one I'm in, PowerBits Game Team, you know, we have a server that's paid for, and there's no one in the server browser area. So I think that's going to be a huge challenge for them to bring back to life, because once people abandon something like that, you don't usually see them get back into it. So, you know, fingers crossed for that. Server browser, XP gain for community servers, okay. AI improvements, okay. A custom map editor, that's a huge deal. Like you see in Rising Storm 2, the custom maps are amazing, and the community keeps the game fresh, keeps the game moving. So that is a big deal for me. Arcade mode, not so sure. Team Deathmatch really sucked, so we'll see what the next arcade mode is. And an official game mode called Hardcore version of Checkpoint. That, I think, will be good. Introduces some unique mechanics and a different pace of gameplay geared towards our hardcore audience. That is what I like to hear. As mentioned above, our management and community teams have been at several industry events. Yep. This is important. We were also present at the Unreal Engine booth recruiting potential UE4 developers for our new Calgary office. So one of the reasons we haven't heard from these guys is because they have created a new office, and you can see here they had a few visa issues getting people there. Now with a small company, that's a huge thing. They probably didn't have a big percentage of their guys working on the game because of this issue. Probably slowed everything down. But I believe, like they said, it's all going to be fixed soon, or it is already fixed. So that's pretty dope. We got some more stuff, but this dude, what happened to your developer live streams and forum interaction? So Alex Blonsky has taken some time off recently after the birth of his child. That's another big thing. That's why we haven't really had that original feedback between the players and the developers like in the alpha and beta. But it says here, the focus on written blocks to communicate. They're going to get back into that. I can't find it exactly, but yeah. Oh, rest assured they are. We know it can be frustrating to not hear anything and that you can feel as though your voices are not heard. Rest assured they are. We plan to get back into the swing of regular communication shortly, and it is an area in which we plan to improve. So they're going to come back and they're going to make it better. And we got some junk about consoles. No one cares. What about community server XP, mod tools, night maps, Mac and Linux? We have some great news for new content in the works and lots more planned for the future. However, we would also like the community to help shape the future of Insurgency Sandstorm. As previously announced, we will be taking a more community-focused approach to post-release development. We invite all players to take part in our upcoming Sandstorm post-release content survey. Alright, that's what we're going to do. So, check this out. It's like a pretty cool, thorough survey that the players can fill out and give them, an idea of what we think. And that's rad. Welcome to the Sandstorm post-release update survey. Participating in this survey helps New World Interactive, I think I've been calling it Industries, determine community preferences as they relate to the game and its ongoing development, allowing New World to shape Sandstorm's ongoing development priorities based on the results. 1. Where do you think the developer should focus their efforts if you had to choose one? Graphics, gameplay, optimization, bug fixing, quality of life, yeah, new features and content. Graphics I think are good. I think the gameplay is perfect. I mostly play push and it's super balanced. Sometimes one team's better than the other, but that just happens. Optimization, it's good on my PC. I haven't heard much about it being broken on others. Bug fixing, I honestly don't come across many bugs. So quality of life improvements, new server browser options, clearer restricted area on HUD, join parties ongoing match. I think new features, definitely, content. Which new content excites you the most? Night maps with NV goggles, new weapon upgrades, new character cosmetics, new character voices, new maps, new weapons. I hate character cosmetics, I hate skins. That's one of the things that made me so annoyed with PUBG, is that I feel like they focus all their fucking effort on making stupid skins. I've been doing PC gaming for a while, so I'm from a time where you couldn't even aim down the sight or sprint, let alone have skins, so I don't care about that. I think the weapons upgrades are fine. Maybe they could make different scopes. I don't know, I think they're good. Night maps would be cool. Character voices, I think those are perfect. New maps, new weapons. Definitely one of these two. I'm gonna go with maps. Rank how exciting each category of new content is. 1 is most, 6 is least. New maps is a 1. New character voices, a 6. New character cosmetics, a 6. New weapons upgrades, a 4. And no, we'll give it a 3. Night maps, a 2. New weapons, always a 1. Wait, what happened? Rank how exciting each category of new content is. 1 of those. Okay, whatever. Which new feature excites you the most? Gameplay mutators, server-side gameplay tweaks like movement speed, recoil, class loadouts, mode rules. I think I would like that. Like I was just saying, I've been playing PC games for a while, and I really liked how servers let you tweak and do stuff like that. They seem to not do it anymore. Like Medal of Honor Allied Assault did that. XP gain for community servers, yeah, mod support, definitely mod support. Weapon cosmetics, photo mode, new official game modes. Definitely between game modes and mod support. I think mod support will give us new game modes as well as all sorts of other shit. Rank how exciting each category of new features is. 1 the most, 8 the least. Weapon cosmetic, 8. Official game modes, 1. Photo mode, I don't even know what that is. Objective pinging, player can indicate to team which objective they are going on HUD. I feel like that kind of breaks immersion, breaks realism. I try to stay away from any stuff like that, any random little blips that don't make sense or aren't realistic. Arcade modes, no. I think unranked is an arcade mode within itself. XP gain for community servers, whatever. Gameplay mutators, mod support. Mod support's definitely up there. Why is one disappearing? We'll stick with that. That's what I think. What scale of maps and frequency of map releases would you prefer in the future? Smaller scale maps with more frequent new map releases, current scale maps with less frequent new map releases. That's a tough one. I like the game for what it is, so I'll go with current. What type of new weapon content excites you the most? 2014 weapons, Sterling, UMP, Galil, RPK, 32. I'm a fucking huge World War II guy. I'm not even gonna read the third one. Which class would you like to see new weapons for the most? Commander, Observer, Rifleman, Demo, Breacher, Gunner, Advisor, Marksman. I'm thinking it's between Gunner and Marksman. It would be cool to introduce more sniper rifles and more machine guns because it's like super limited right now. I'm gonna go with Marksman. Yeah, they need something. Like the Mosin Nagant's cool and all, but I mean, let's be realistic. There's so many other things being used in the Middle East for insurgent weapons right now. Like they got the SVD, the Mosin, and I can't remember if there's another one, but they could use more. What type of mod content excites you the most? Gameplay mutators. Which potential official game mode sounds the most fun to you? PvP wave-based respawning tug-of-war mode based on Frontline from Day of Infamy. PvP single life. Ooh, I like that. Co-op single life. Co-op objective. I'm gonna go with PvP single life. I am a big fan of one life games. Which potential arcade mode sounds most fun to you? None of them. I'm surprised it doesn't say Battle Royale. Sniper Showdown sounds sick. I'd play that. Assuming that increase in the player count is not an option, how do you feel about skirmish mode? Does it go with a larger scale and vehicle-oriented gameplay? It would benefit from smaller scale and less vehicles. I've never played skirmish. I just play push. Which of the following competitive features excites you the most? Spectating, leaderboards, exclusive cosmetic rewards, ability to export replays of clips, custom game creation. Definitely that. And I really hope whoever fills this out doesn't just go with goddamn cosmetic rewards. Is there a particular map with especially bad performance on your PC? Yes, but I can't remember. Yeah, that's too bad. I haven't taken notes on that, but one of them definitely. I'll lie. Just kidding, they all run pretty good. Is there a particular game mode with especially bad performance on your PC? No. Is there a particular map that you especially dislike? Yes, but which one? Precinct. I'm not a precinct guy. Explanation. Lanes are limited, no space for teams to move, causes bottleneck for attackers, enemy can predict too easily. Is there a particular carrier option that you generally avoid? I don't use the heavy. No, I do with machine guns. Okay. Is there a particular armor option that you generally avoid? No armor. No armor. I don't know. I don't really understand the question. Is there a particular armor option that you generally avoid? Heavy armor. I don't use armor. Is there a particular gameplay mechanic that you find particularly frustrating? If so, please share and explain. Can't throw nades while sprinting. I could probably throw a nade while sprinting in real life. Is there a particular scenario, game mode layout, hideout, push, insurgents as attackers that you find particularly frustrating to play? If so, please share and explain. I don't even know what map it was, but there is one map that just bottlenecks the shit out of the attackers and it never gets to Bravo. I wish I could remember. Have you discovered any particular moments when your game performance is worse than normal? No, honestly not. Where do you feel is the best place for updates on development? That's a good question. I'm gonna say YouTube. I feel like out of all these things, YouTube is the underlying thread that everyone uses. And that's it. Pretty cool, guys. Oh, what's going on? Why'd it bring me back here? What, did it grade me? Oh, this requires an answer? Huh. Huh. I see how it worked. Yeah, I'm stupid. I'm just gonna fill out random ones for some of this. I like game mode. I'll do 3. Photo mode, don't give a shit. Objective painting, I'll tolerate it. New arcade modes, don't give a shit. 1, 2, 3, and then, yeah, 4. Okay. Now you guys know how to do that. Good. Well, I got a decent grade. Okay. That's it. No, I don't want to create my own survey. Anyway, taking a look at the Steam charts. Currently, right now, it is 11 p.m. East Coast time in the US. We have 1,500 people playing. 24-hour peak is 1,568. And the all-time peak is almost 8,000. So if we look at the 7-day chart, this must have been an update. But it looks pretty consistent, you know? Going to work, playing the game, going to work, playing the game. Not too worried about it. Let's look at 1 month. So, as you can see, it's pretty consistent as well. You know, I've heard some people on YouTube saying that the player count has dropped. Doesn't really look like it. 3 months? Barely. I mean, it's expected that when the game first comes out, it's gonna be super popular, right? And then it starts to drop off a little. But if on the 18th of February we're hovering around 2,000 and it's staying around 2,000, we're looking good, you know? Here, there's 2,200, 15th or 14th of April. So I think the game is looking healthy, and I think this new content, this survey, all that good stuff is only going to make it better. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you fill out the survey, and if you want, you can comment, you know, let me know what you think. We can start a discussion. So if you want, you can like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.